Hey there! So today we have some amazing news. Holy camoles. If you don't know, I was hired for like pretty much a quote-unquote dream job. I interviewed on my birthday, September 30th. I got an acceptance on October 1st. It's November 15th, right? Yeah. It was a week, 2 days of orientation that took a week, 12 training shifts that took 3 weeks. And finally, I have gone through the training and the rigmaroles and all that stuff, and I'm finally passed and get to work there. Which is a quote that I like to mention because like a bunch of the people, like there's a million staff by the way, and people say hi, and like they'd ask me like certain questions like, hey, can you pick up a shift? I'm like, I don't work here. I don't think you understand. Like, I don't know what they pay. Is training like it's probably minimum wage, $13 an hour. I don't make any tips, right? I'm just training. Like, I don't work here. I don't think you understand. So, like, all these questions, like, blah, blah. Like, people ask this, I was like, I don't work here. You work here. I don't. I'm a lowly trainee. But no more. It's been long. Again, this is a situation where I really would love to talk more, but, for job security's sake, I'm going to talk as if, the people that I work for and work with are listening. I mean, yeah, it's just fact. It's a rigorous process. It is a job that, yeah, from what I said, just very lucky to be taking part of. The people that I've trained with, hey, I've been here 5 years, 10 years, 4 years, 3 years, year and a half, 3 years. Like, you do not leave because it is, from what I understand, a very good job, very lucrative job. So why would you want people to leave? Why would people leave when the job's that good, right? So, also very lucky for me as well because I from a lot of people I spoke to, like, so there's like tiers of the people. There's tiers of like what people do. Like if you're part of the original staff, from what I understand, like the people that have been there for like 10 years, I think you're just a server. For even people that have been there a long time, 4 or 5 years, you are food running and serving, so you don't exclusively get that. Well, then you ask like, well, what's the difference? Well, let me tell you, there's a massive difference. Serving, you deal with tables, you take orders, but then you also have like people help you out and do other stuff. So food runner, it's a 300-400 seat restaurant. I gotta just count one day, but it's a 300-400 seat restaurant with 2 flights of stairs, and there's one kitchen downstairs, and you are just grabbing plates and big trays and just getting the food out. And it is boys, I hope you guys are ready, but you're going to see a slimmer Darwin. I'm running up and down these stairs, and I'm just talking to the other guys. I was like, how do you do this? Like, like, you think the entire staff would just be like, like skinny and shredded because, man, just nonstop, up and down, up and down, up and down, run. Get this, do that. I was schwitzing. I don't know how other people don't schwitz, especially it's like cool in Florida right now. God forbid it's summer. I mean, the place is air conditioned, but you have to run outside too, right? Sometimes, right? Every time I hit somewhere, I'd come back to the hand washing station. I'm like, whoo. So I don't know how people do it, but I was sweating. So to go back to the story, today was obviously my day to pass. Had to take an exam, and then had to serve the managers as a fake table. I have never been more nervous to serve a table in my entire life. Yeah. It could be the most attractive woman in the world. It could be the president. It could be the Dalai Lama. I don't care. I would be much more comfortable serving any of these people than what, right? Because it's about the anticipation. I got hired, I got this job a month and a half ago. It's been 3 weeks of training. And now the people that I work, that are going to be managing me are like sitting there trying to critique my service, right? And they decide whether I get this job. Like, oh my God. I was like, ooh. And like, this is like, I mean, you know how I talk to you right now. How do you think I talk to people on at tables and when I'm behind the bar, when I'm at tables? Like, I'm a lot more comfortable. But dealing with them, oh my God, I've never been more nervous. And I was critical. They sat me down. I was like, how'd you do? And I was like, I think I did terrible. I did this wrong. Thankfully, they're way nicer than me. Thankfully, they had rose-colored glasses to see more of the positives of my service and like the negatives, because I picked myself apart like mentally while I was waiting for their how did he do? I was like sitting there. I was like, but anyway, it worked out. Oh, and then the funny thing is apparently a lot of the food runners called out that evening, so Funny enough, it could have been literally part of the test. Like, hey, by the way, can you? Like, they literally asked me, can you food run tonight? And I'm like, so since I'm doing all this, I also have 2 other jobs, by the way, because like this training obviously doesn't pay, and like I need to. Well, yeah, it does pay. I need to like sustain work. So tomorrow, I was planning on just working 1 shift. I got double scheduled. I only could swap it, so I'm opening and closing 2 jobs tomorrow. So I'm gonna be out of the house from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. or something like that. So I have a 13-hour day. And I literally was honest. I was like, excuse me, I would love to help out, but like, I plan on going home early, and like, I have like, again, I have like a long day tomorrow. And then they're like, yeah, we'll try to get you out of it. I was like, okay, fine, bet. Like, you know, I'm still not like, you know, like, oh, I can't do it. Like, I was like, oh, like if you don't have to keep me here till midnight, like, cool. You know, at least I can give myself some time to unwind. So I work from 7 to 10, and then, you know, now I'm home. I get to unwind, have some dinner, and then, you know, work tomorrow, right? So yeah, right. Like, got to be a team player. Like, I could just be like, no, I got the job. Too bad. No, man, come on. So help just run food. And by the way, feel a lot better now. Hitting those trays, bro. I think I did 3-4 trays today. Don't love it, but didn't feel like I was gonna pee my pants. Right. Serving around the tray again. I'm never gonna be. You're just never gonna be as comfortable running around with plates on your hands, because like and glasses in your hand than a tray, because the tray is not attached to your body, right? Like, just common sense. Like, I'm never gonna feel as comfortable, but I'm getting more comfortable is the most important part. Just getting to a place where like it just feels okay. So even then, like, you know, last couple of days, like I had to train as a server. I had to run around with some trays. I'm like, all right, not too bad. I'm like, yeah, okay, but like, still don't like these big guys. Like, the thing is the size of 2 of these. Yeah, there you go. Is it this big? Is it this big? No, it's bigger than this. It's bigger than this. It's bigger than this. That's how big these trays are. And you have to hold the jack and, the thingy that holds the tray, and then drop thingy on the tray. Bro, these things are massive. And you have a million things like balancing on that thing. Anyway, I did a few today. So I just get better at it. Better at it. What am I going to do? I will say I didn't end up buying one of those trays. I couldn't find one. I could still order one off Amazon and then like try to return it. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just man up and just do my reps at work and just take it slow and just get better and better and better, and I'll be fine, right? I'm already at the point. I'm like, okay, this is a lot better than day one, because day one I was like, and still I'm like, but we're working on it. I don't like those things. They're just massive, like, and they like, you know, again, like anybody just go like, boom, you know, somebody, you hit a corner. Like, you're just waiting for something to just demolish your, because, you know, and there's no like saving it, right? Once you lose a plate, the whole thing goes down. It's not like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, oh my God, this is the best news of the year. Yeah, and obviously followed through with some trainers, servers followed with them training this week, and this might be it. Like, from what I understand, the staff does pretty well, including the food runners, from what I understand. Because the food runners obviously make different tips. Like, the servers make X amount of tips, and then they tip out the food runners and the bartenders and and the whole system and whatever. I don't actually know exactly how. Well, I think I have a clue about how it works out, but what it means in the bottom line, I don't know until I work and get a paycheck, right? Like, what does my schedule look like? Well, they work these days, but am I going to be working a Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday night, right? I don't know. What are my numbers going to look like? I don't know, but they sort of have to be better than what's going on. Like, my last couple days at Runabout, last 2 weeks at Runabout were terrible. Then again, the 3 weeks ago, I did massively amazing. Like, in like 3 days, I made like what I usually make in like a week and a half in 3 days, something like that. Granted, I worked like open to close, and then I worked 5 shifts in like 3 days. But yeah, it would usually take a week and a half to get there, at least, something like that. So, F&D has gotten busier too, but then again, I had a really slow Tuesday, and that was like pointless, you know. So like. And then, like, with this new job, it's just, like, getting into season. It's November, December, season. Like, no wonder they're hiring, because they need staff. Like, bro, you're going to need some staff, you know? Yeah, and I'm there to work. I got a lot of time to recover from, you know, losing my job last year, being unemployed last year, Katie's still being, you know, unfortunately still employed for almost 4 months now. All this training time that I've taken and not working to make full wage. Bro, I got a lot to make up for. So I guess time to work your butt off, Darwin. It's I don't know, man. I'm tired. With the test and the mock and the food run, bro, I'm tired. I'm just good news. I'm happy, and I gotta go work tomorrow. I got 13 hours ahead of you, Darwin. So don't. Yeah, I'm going to bed soon. I promise. Later.